all drunk and some speeding down the street. Radio playing some funk in my soul and inside it's where I know we fucking so send through stoplights, photo gets the sunlight. Gonna chop it up and hide the body in the lake tonight. When I'm doing time I tell up in the trunk, there's a body in the back of the truck. I took one motherfucker. Hey Dr. Robert, 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 hey. Who's gonna find it? Who's gonna find it? Hope he decomposes quickly, cause I gotta hide it. Bottom of the lake, there's pieces of the body. And if I know one thing, it's that I'm not sorry. Never would have fight it, cause the money got me. Cops never find a body, so you'll stay there hiding.
You're getting evicted, a shotgun pointed at your dick. And yeah, your neck is getting restricted. Bet this isn't what you pictured. Papa failure with the Zayden. Yeah, I smoke, but I ain't Jamaican. Why you in the comments always hating? She don't pray to God, she pray to Zayden, yeah.
Hey Dr. Robert, 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 hey Dr. Robert.
No, wait, hold up. Gun to your dome. Motherfuckers lost and can't fly home. Shoot you in the knees and fall like Rome. Be around me, get a lump in the throat. This gon' be your burial. I got anti-material, rubbing off the cereal. You gon' need a miracle. Chillin' at the cemetery, looking at you, are you necessary? Ain't gon' be that military. All my gain is monetary. I'm that ankle skinwalker, creeping in your fucking walls. I got 80,000 Glocks, I got 100,000 slots. Let's go, play it around. I don't leave a trace, I don't make a sound. Gotcha.
Hey Dr. Robert, 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 hey. Two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7, 6. I want someone to chew on, bring me a new dawn, someone that's different, dead in the front lawn. Scarecrow, tell me this new one, someone that's at the door, someone to fawn over. 4-leaf clovers inside copies of Amulet 7. Tell me how long it takes to climb the ladder to heaven. Something's going on, I'm getting colder by the day, I know what's going on. I want something to chew on. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So many stories never made it to a microphone. So many people never spoke on what happened in their home. So many children died before their stories made it out. I guess I'm one of the lucky ones. Lucky that I made it this far, I have the chance to grow. Before the bell tolls, I've got a chance to grab the gold. I wanna speak for those who never got the chance to grow old. Lucky you. I knew a girl who was around 15 at the time. Her dad was physically abusive. On the phone she would cry. Didn't know her in person, I couldn't get the cops involved. Nothing I could do to help, and so I tried to be around, seeing someone who would listen. One day she said to me, I'm in a good mood today, I'm feeling kinda free. She sent me an image, it was a 50 task sheet. She told me that she was sitting at task 18. I was horrified, I sat in silence, wasn't sure what I should tell her. She said she understood what she was doing lasts forever. I didn't understand that I was 12 at the time. I didn't understand why someone wanted to take their own life. All I knew was I didn't want her to, cause she was a friend. Something about the situation still makes me sick. I couldn't have done anything. I don't think what I don't know. Guess I'm a lucky one. Eventually she stopped responding to messages. If she's alive, well, I don't know what the answer is. I choose to believe that she changed her mind. I hope that whatever is out there, she's living her best life. If I haven't been clear, she vowed that she was a whale. I don't know who the curator was, but I hope they're in jail. I hope that she's out there somewhere, she made it out of the woods. I hope she's one of the lucky ones. But I'll never know, cause her account is deactivated. There's no reason for me to believe that she actually made it. From what I know about her, she was a strong person. I like to think she made it, cause I know that she could have. And if you're listening, if you're even alive, thank you for being you and being part of my life. You were fun to be around, I'm glad you gave me your time. I wish you luck.
You spend a lot of time with yourself wondering how to interpret your surroundings. You spend so much time outside of your own head that self-reflection isn't even an option to you. Brothers and sisters, come home for a change. Look around and tell me what you see in yourself. Stand in the way of an incoming thought and tell me what hits you. Well, I'll go first. Let me tell you what I think. I think you should kill yourself tonight. I think you should kill yourself tonight. I think you should kill yourself. I think you should kill yourself. Now, that sounds a bit challenging, but just hear me out for a moment. What do you have left? All the interesting things in your life were negative and you've purged them. You're bored. Part of you misses the drama, right? You miss your dad as much as it pains you to admit it. You don't like change as much as it was what you needed. You don't deserve change. Intentionally starting arguments to get that attention you craved, filming yourself with the attention of someone who was just there to get something out of you. You knew exactly how much older than you she was at that point, and you did it anyway. And before you go crying about, oh, my dad never gave me the positive attention I needed, you frequently criticize him for never growing past his trauma. But here you are, still craving that attention. Hell, by making this album, you're begging for attention. I'm almost certain you'll be in some Album of the Year user's shoutbox asking them to listen to the album that you don't want to release, because the truth is you want people to see you're hurting. You make this album to dissect yourself, right? Having me talk to you in the third person to make yourself feel better, but you don't want to feel better. You want to feel seen. And do you know what will get people's attention? Tension.
As you know, we've had two recent tragedies, one at 140th Street and another one at 38th Street.
might kill myself tonight. Something about this dance we've danced before is killing me. And I know that time won't wait for me, so I want to outpace it. So I'm stuck here waiting patiently with the edge of a bridge at my feet. I step back, then I step forward indecisively. If I regret this, I won't know it, so why won't I leave? If I regret this, I won't feel it. Maybe my family. What has God sent for me? What has God said to me?
Stanley, the city says they've had title to these buildings since 1970. They're calling you trespassers. Well, ask how many people were arrested for trespass today. You know how many? 0. Attorneys on both sides say it's quite possible that one day the squatters or homesteaders could wind up back here. Sorry. Fired.
My purview is to look at it from a public safety standpoint and purely from a public safety standpoint.
Tomorrow, they may find me at the bottom of a river, a little sorry that I left, didn't have much more to give you. I've been fixing to quit since 2019. Somebody let me fall into oblivion. Information never snuck its way into me. I don't think I ever found true consciousness. The water's cold. I don't black out immediately. I feel the water rush against my bones. I feel it vividly. I hear the voice of my mother, but don't hear what she's saying. She sounds indifferent, so I'm probably hallucinating. Daydreaming in my final moments. Why not pretend I lived the life that I always wanted? Something's going on. lives on the moon, picking up rocks and sitting pretty. Every day he picks up one more and he builds up Moon Rock City. But every house is always empty. When astronauts come by, he goes into the empty mayor's office. And until they leave, he hides. He knows that they could take him home, but he's afraid to let things change. He feels incredibly alone, but interactions feel so strange. And so he keeps building this city, one rock a day for all eternity. In his hand he holds a key to the spaceship, but he never leaves. Moon Rock City is home to no one. He cries when he's alone. The moon's such a lonely home, but it's better than the world he never knew. It's comforting, familiar, that's fine too. Moon Rock City is home to no one. He cries when he's alone. The moon's such a lonely home, but it's better than the world he never knew. It's comforting, familiar, that's fine too. And when he goes out to the city, there's just always something missing. There's no one in the streets, no tourists, nobody doing business. But at the same time each day, he hears a parade marching. He'd like to go see it someday, but that would take a lot of walking. His car is broken down, and there ain't any mechanics. So the next time he sees the astronaut, he'll ask if they can fix it. He's a bit nervous, but he has to if he wants to see the parade. So he says, maybe he can wait one more day. Moon Rock City is home to no one. He cries when he's alone. The moon's such a lonely home, but it's better than the world he never knew. It's comforting, familiar, that's fine too. Moon Rock City is home to no one. He cries when he's alone. The moon's such a lonely home, but it's better than the world he never knew. It's comforting, familiar, that's fine too.
On the ground. You got a bunch of guys about to turn blue. We're breathing again. Thanks a lot.
Astronauts show up and he doesn't approach them. He closes up like every other time, keeps himself alone, and he hates himself for it, but he wasn't ready to talk, and the parade is getting fainter, so it's gonna be a long walk. So he waits, and the parade eventually stops. No horns to paint his ear with textures, and no more beating of drums. The noise that brought him such joy is now something he has to miss. There's no one in Moon Rock City but him. Tonight feels like I told a lie. Something happened so my mom was all alone tonight. Spare my feelings cause that's not what matters right now. Mama knows all. I'm a little bit lost tonight. Feels like I told a lie. Something happened so my mom was all alone tonight. Spare my feelings cause that's not what matters right now. Mama knows all. I'm not going to work today, but nobody knows that. As far as my husband knows, I'm off to school like other days. But if I'm being honest, I still love him, but it needs to happen. You put your hands on my kids, I won't let you inhabit this house. But you won't leave on your own, demanded $30,000. So we had to stand still for a while, there's no way around it. I did my research in the shadows, gave me time to think. Even if it takes time, my children mean the world to me. Heartaches for my husband, he needs help and he won't get it. He's preoccupied with alcohol, gets in the way of living. Feel nauseous, I feel sick, I'm so afraid cause what comes next? Want a day of rest, a day of quiet. What do we have left? I'll get it done, but it still stinks as I'm losing my husband. Even if he did was awful, I can't help but still love him. Imagine the kids will feel the same. They're losing a dad, but it's a matter of safety. I gotta have their back. I'm really lost tonight, feels like I told a lie. Something happened so my mom was all alone tonight. Spare my feelings cause that's not what matters right now. Mama knows all. I'm a little bit lost tonight, feels like I told a lie. Something happened so my mom was all alone tonight. Spare my feelings cause that's not what matters right now. Mama knows all. she did it, she got it done. And I know she's unsure. A coward dies 1,000 deaths, a hero dies 1,000,000 more. The sacrifices made to protect us are large in stature. But she's not taking the scissors and cutting him out of picture. She has hope he can change, and I hope that he can too. Maybe this is the thing that finally gets through to him. But what can we do? Find out in the year, suppose there's hope that he survives. And I know things are gonna get rougher, so I gotta step in line. I'm the man of the house now, so I know I gotta step up. Gotta be there for her, take care of her. Gotta stop with the mess ups. I must admit that I'm scared too. Something I don't wanna fess up. That ain't what matters tonight. It's about mama tonight. She shaved our lives and she's a hero. I stand before you move. Who would've known things ended up like this? 20 years removed. Gonna do everything I can to make her life a little better. Love you, mama, and I mean it forever. I'm a little lost tonight. Feels like I told the line. Something happened to my mama's all alone tonight. Spread my feelings cause that's not what matters right now. Mama knows all. I'm a little lost tonight. Feels like I told the line. Something happened to my mama's all alone tonight. Spread my feelings cause that's not what matters right now. Mama knows all.
the motherfucking doctors, and I guess the only option is to give the kids some oxygen and take him
on my first floor, 2034. Pull a lava pit in place of where the motherfucking mosh pit is. Triple lever eclipse, take your pick. I take a marker out my pocket, draw a smile on my dick. I put your children in the oven, ate too much so I got sick. Too many carries on them, now I have big man tits. Hear this, cut your head off like praying mantis. I drowned your son in the back, pulling me go to Atlantis. Every time I drop a record, something you can't miss. Favorite caretaker records everywhere in empty bliss. When I drop a record, the sound is quite frantic. Genre experimentation, new shit gigantic. Songwriting 100% organic. Do you really think I possibly could have planned this? The pancake, you know I don't need no audio. Smack you upside your head and get my like audio. Say I kill the CEO like my brother is Mario. Me and your man be exercising his cardio. John McDonald, commit suicide in April. Maybe record it, sound better than anything that he's able to make. I'm passively great, don't need to lift a finger. But the speakers I was a CD. You remind me of my people.
No time to waste, this human race from violence. They wanna get the upper hand while staying silent. Hell, I've been speaking for years, but my social class, my emotional past, my innocence lasted for too long. Then no one hear me out. Now, hear me out now. The attention, please. Sit down with spies nearby, and then need some peace pies, please. Need some peace for my immunodeficiency, cause I'm sick of y'all thinking that the things be cheating off me. Softly, you're killing me. She told me I said D to him. Her emotions uneven. Hopefully, I'm at equilibrium. She a mistress in the madness, so I call before I come. The addiction gets bigger, needs to get back before the sun. Rise and sit with the jazz on no McKinley. I ain't going down till I'm in the crutches, no McKinstry. You got a bone to pick with me, I tell you whip it out, huh? Yeah, that's right, shiny, safe to school party now. And this chick was 0 days cause no one loves me. Only hugs at best, yes, ladies, I'm lonely. You know who know, yes, sir, that means I'm golden. Rising to the top, bad bitches could always phone me. I told me, Lord, you can't hear your son's soul. All set for loving the things he hate, I ain't fool. Falling to the size of this hybrid society. Waiting for some justice, cause booms and bombs don't solve anything, so it's fuck your status, fuck your team, fuck your unicity. My teeth gleaming when the fire's free. So put that drop, I want peace. Punch the gear, pop with me. Pack a punch and you're dead to me. Dead in jail, no meaning. Pass you out, no manning. You gon' remember my name, so listen to me. I'll turn the store King's legacy.
Who say Ben?
Say Ben doesn't shower.
Every single night there is all that
Why? That's not even the song we're doing.
Stare at you in
Get out of my studio! Get out of my studio! Get out of my studio! Get out of my...
Something the matter, your hands are shaking. Sit down and chat a while, something's clearly up. Well, it's been a while since we've spoke, but I think I need your help. Well, if I'm being honest, I think I see the problem. You box yourself away for way too long. And if I'm being honest, gotta get on that rocket and get out of your comfort zone.
Show up again, and astronauts been collecting rocks. He steps with trepidation but pushes onward and gently knocks the spaceship. They open the door and ask him if he's ready to leave. They already knew what he was going to ask. Before he could even speak, somebody cared. They had observed him but didn't want to cause a fuss. They figured he'll get on when he's ready, so let's let him come to us. So he leaves Lord's house to pack his things and say bye to the city. The parade is playing once again. It paints his ears with beauty, and the parade plays him out. As you watch the moon get smaller and smaller. He's going somewhere new, and of course he's a little bothered, but at the end of the day it's a step in the direction he needs to go in, and the astronauts say he can go back to visit if he wants.